Hello everybody and welcome to Vandar Station, and we are going to play a little bit of Gran Turismo for the PS4. They have finally done an update on this thing, thank God. It actually brings the good things that I actually remember about Gran Turismo that made me get into it into different leagues. I think the main reason I want to play these leagues is because I actually want to get the decent cars and level up, so when I go into these lobbies I don't get my butt handed to me, because here lately it's all been about crash and burn on the lobbies. No idea why, but anyway, alright, so let's get into the beginner league. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to go through the news and everything else that matters to me anyway today while you guys watch me play this. I'm going to replay my Sunday Cup only because I don't like that Speedway. I don't like the silver. I gotta get the gold. First thing I want to talk about is Logan Paul. For those of you who don't know who Logan Paul is, he's a pretty famous YouTuber. Him and his brother both have actually done quite well as far as YouTube and branding themselves. And the oh, I gotta adjust the horsepower on that one. Oh, that's why. Okay, so then let's do the two. And they've made a very lucrative living off of YouTube doing. I mean, I've tried watching the Paul brothers, and honestly, I guess because I'm from a different generation, I don't get it. I really don't. Some of the stuff they do is absolutely retarded. And not to say that stupid humor is not good humor if you ever watch Smosh, or if you guys have ever heard of Smosh. The guys from Smosh are funny as hell. I love them. They make stupid kind of Dumb and Dumber comedy, but then again, it makes sense. It actually is funny, not just stupid funny. Logan Paul, that's basically, from what the videos I saw anyway, he's not, to me, he should not be an A-list YouTuber. I mean, you've got guys like Boogie2988. You got guys like Philip DeFranco. Those guys are A-list, to me anyway, are A-list guys. They're real, they're true, they're honest, they're guys I actually like to watch. This Logan Paul guy is nothing compared to that. And what he did yesterday to bring in the new year was absolutely, that was one of the dumbest things you could ever possibly do. Now, for those of you who don't know, who are not really into watching YouTube too much, or not into the whole YouTube scene, basically what he did was he took a trip to Japan, and there is a forest out in Japan called, I don't want to butcher it by pronouncing it incorrectly, but it's basically called Suicide Forest. And there's about, I think they've averaged about 1,000 different suicides per year in this forest. I'm going to lose this so horribly because I'm doing two things at once. I hate multitasking. But anyway, right to the wall. So he goes out into this forest and he's doing a vlog of him and his friends visiting the forest. And they come across a body. Now, whether it's real or not is completely irrelevant considering what this guy did. He basically filmed the dead body that was there and made a mockery of the situation. I mean, at first it looked like he was genuinely like upset about it and couldn't believe that there was a body hanging in front of him like that in the forest. This car sucks. But then towards the end of the video, you know, they're like laughing and they're joking and everything else, and they're all asking each other, you know, oh, we found this shit, we call the cops. Really? I know you're only 22 years old, man, but really, are you that dumb? Of course you call the cops when you find a friggin' body. Whether it's suicide, whether it's murder or anything else. If somebody's died, yes, call the police, get them involved. Number one, that's first off. Number two, you should not be vlogging somebody's suicide. You're invading their privacy. You're invading the privacy of the family. What if the family saw that video? What if the family of the victim actually saw that video and saw their loved one hanging by a tree because you just wanted the views. I mean, that's clickbait at its absolute worst. And for those of you who don't know what clickbaiting is, basically it would be like me, which I'm not going to put in the tag, I'm not going to put in the description at all about Logan at all, but it would be like me using his name for tags in my YouTube feed to get more hits. And apparently he did it. So congratulations, man. You are douchebag of the week, okay? Without a doubt. I know the week has started, but to me, there is nothing else anyone can do this week anyway, that will top that. And that's just, to me, that's it. This car sucks, by the way. I need to pick another car. Alright, so let's get away from the depressing stuff and the douchebaggery. Let's get on the games that I'll be playing. I don't know if I'm going to do it either this week or next week. And I know the game's been out for a while, and there's so many different versions of it out, whether it be PC, Xbox, PS4. But I am going to jump on the bandwagon, and I'm going to stream some Superhot. For those of you who have not seen Superhot, go up into the search engine and just, I'm not going to worry about you guys tagging or anything else. It's so much easier to just go up in there. Just type in Super Hot. It is a very, very, very cool game. Very cool idea. And that's one of the games that I may do. It probably won't happen until next week, but I may actually do that one. We're going to change cars in this, so let's get out of this. I don't know. There's actually quite a few games that I really want to just get in there and just, like Final Fantasy 15 with all the different updates that are out. The game finally seems like it's got some substance. Like, I'm not gonna, because the first time I ever played it, I don't know if I told you guys or not, it only took me like 11, 12 hours to beat. That's not a Final Fantasy game. A Final Fantasy game is at least 30 hours, and that's just to get through the story. That's not doing any side stuff or nothing. 30 hours minimum. This game was way too short. Good story. Good premise, but way too short. Alright, let's try the next race. Okay. What car should I pick, guys? You know what? I think I'm gonna... Ooh, yeah, it'll let me do it. Ooh, cool. I got the Stingray. And something that's really, really cool, just to kind of round things out and let you guys watch for one more episode. I'll start it after I talk about this, because I apparently cannot talk and drive at the same time. Finally, after 6 months, most of you probably don't even know what this is. Here, let me put it up to the camera so you can get a good view of it. That is my SNES tool. Before, when I was working on NES's, N64s, GameCubes, I think there's a couple other systems that actually use those tools. I'm not going to sit here and name them all. I was having to do it the wrong way to pop this stuff open and fixing it and praying and hoping to God that my hand was steady enough not to break a screw or mess up casing or whatnot. So I finally got them in. So just to let y'all know, Freddy is ready. Okay, I am ready to start taking some of those in. So don't forget, remember, I'm not going to, that was another thing I wanted to discuss with you guys. I'm not going to, tag the store, or I'm not going to promote the store as much on this channel. This is just going to end up being about the news and stuff and everything else, but I really wanted to let you guys know that I did get this in, and to not forget that I do repairs. Alright, so let's take my Stingray. This is actually the car that I want to get when I retire. I've always loved these cars. I remember playing them in the first Gran Turismo, and I got to go to, where were we at? I think we were somewhere in Daytona. And they had this car on display, and let me tell you what, I got to sit in it. Wow. Ooh. I forgot that these things fishtail. But they have really, when you have a car, regardless of the weight class, if it doesn't have evenly weight distribution. What is wrong with me today? Maybe I need some more Monster. If the weight is not distributed throughout the car evenly, it will tend to oversteer more than others. I know the Stingray is low enough to the ground, it should get pretty good traction regardless, but see how see how the back end is going like that? Yeah, that's an oversteer, and it's really hard not to do it. I just gotta get used to driving it again. But that's actually one of the things that I actually like about this car. I kind of like going around the corners and doing that whole fishtail thing. I'm usually pretty good at doing it, but God, today I'm just off. I don't even have to finish first today, to be honest with you. I just need to, make it to the corner. You know what I love watching though? Like, over the years, and this has happened so many times, I'll play one of these games, one of these Gran Turismo games, and people will watch me play and they're like, oh, it looks so easy. It looks like, it doesn't look like it takes much skill to play it. Oh, really? Okay, well, here's the controller, buddy. Go ahead, you give it a shot. Go ahead, please, I'm begging you. Do it. And I want to say anywhere between like 75 to 80% of the time, these people cannot play this game. Which makes me wonder if they can actually drive, because these simulators between this one and Forza on the Xbox, they use real driving physics. This is how the cars would drive in real life. So it'd be interesting to see how they actually handle these vehicles in real life. Ooh, see, I can't talk and drive at the same time. That's right, don't you overtake me, I know that's what you're trying to do. Okay, yeah, if you would have put one of those people behind the wheel of one of these cars, they would probably end up killing somebody. Like, in all seriousness. Who cares? But I love my Gran Turismo, I really do. There's so many, see, and that's what kills me. There's so many really good games out. That's why I don't look forward to the end of the year too much, other than spending time with the fam on Christmas. Only because it's the time of the year where all the really, really, really good stuff comes out. Like, this came out, Skyrim VR came out, Zelda came out, Mario Odyssey came out. What else am I playing? You can see the list. I know it was like August. I think it was August that it came out. Was it August? Yeah, where the Crash series came out. When that came out, I still have not had an opportunity to play it, and I've got it. What else? I mean, there's just a slew of different games that are out that it's just taking up so much time, and then I've got work, I've got family, I've got all that kind of other good stuff. But yeah, hey, I'm level 13. All right, so we can get out of the results. We'll go back into all this. We'll go back into the main menu. Exit. Yeah, why not? That's another good thing I like too, is their online save. Not only are you saving to the hard drive on PS4 or the system, whatever, however you want to put it, it actually does an online save just in case something happens. So that's about it for today. I don't really want to take up too much time. The next one that I do, the next Let's Play that I do, isn't going to be for news or anything else. It's going to be later on today, and I'm going to live stream one of these. I'm just not sure which game I want to do. I mean, I really want to get, nose deep into this, but I don't want to. I don't want to bore you guys with Gran Turismo 24/7. I mean, I could show you some other really cool. You know what? We may even dive back into Skyrim VR and get you guys into watching some VR, because I've actually gotten really far with my character on that. And I know I had set a character aside to do, just for you guys and whatever you guys wanted to do, but yeah. My character's actually kind of cool, because I'm right now I'm at the vampire storyline, so that I still don't know if I want to be a vampire in that or not. See, I'm going off on a tangent. I keep talking about all these games. I go on a tangent. I'm not even focused on what I'm supposed to be doing. Gran Turismo. News. New tool. Anyway, so I guess it's gonna be it. So thank you guys for watching. I appreciate everything you do. Love you guys so much. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the little bell. That way you know every single time I do one of these little things. And I will see you guys at the station.